Hello, my name's Mel, welcome to my world, and for those of you that are new to my channel, I'm currently turning this Mercedes Sprinter into an off-grid, go anywhere, sleep anywhere, kind of stealthy camper van. So if that's something that interests you, then please do consider subscribing to my channel. Now today, it's a nice day, so I'm going to attempt to cut a hole in my door and fit my window at last. I've been waiting months to do this, but I do forecast rain this afternoon, so I'm going to be very quick about it and keep this video as brief as possible. So first thing I'm going to do is start by drilling from inside out, so I know where to mark, because I want to cut from outside in. So I'm going to put little tiny pilot holes all the way around, well, in the corners, and then yeah, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Be right back. So from inside the van, it looks a little like this. Looks like someone's been at it with a machine gun. Now I've just realised the downside of drilling from inside out is on the outside. There's loads of little burrs, so I'm going to have to try and find a way of grinding them down, otherwise my jigsaw isn't going to run smoothly around. Step outside and I'll show you exactly what I mean. Look at this, see those burrs? So now I've got to cut those out somehow. I've got to grind them down, get rid of them. Okay, to get rid of the burrs I'm going to use this hole saw type thing, and watch what happens when I do this. Left-handed as well. You see how it just quickly takes those burrs off, just to make those holes nice and smooth, so when I run my jigsaw over there it's not going to catch. That's the idea anyway. Okay, so I've joined the dots. This is a bit like one of those picture puzzle books when you're a kid. Just join the dot to dots, mark it out where it's all got to go. These pieces of masking tape up here, they're strategically placed, so when I cut this panel out I can flop those down. Hopefully they'll take the weight to stop this panel sliding down my van and scratching it. Not that it hasn't got any scratches anyway. But right, time to get sawing. Now my jigsaw has got a great big foot on it, and I like to take that foot off when I cut metal. I'll show you exactly what I mean. I'll just go and get it. So this is my beastie old jigsaw. As you can see, there's no foot. I just use this little wheel here to guide the blade, and I find it works really well with metal when you do that, especially sheet metal. Doesn't flop around so much. Right, so let's get cutting. My diet's working. My devil's donut is going like this right now. Ready for this? Boom!
You want almost ready?
Almost. So if it don't rain. Bit of a chance. There we go.
So much work.
Sorry?
So much work.
Oh yeah. I think this one's going to be a keeper. I'm going to keep this.
That's nice.
Thank you.
You still working, buying and selling cars?
I'm sorry?
Are you still buying and selling cars?
No, no.
You don't do that
No,
anymore?
not easy. Easy work.
Oh, okay. So I cannot do that.
Right.
Okay. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. I just hope it don't rain. I'm panicking.
Oh, hopefully not.
There's a bit of a hole in my van. Right, it's now got to prep it, smooth down the edges, treat it for rust, and then get the glass in before it rains. So let's take a look at the glass and see how well boxed it is. I've just opened it. Let's try and get it out without breaking it. Now we'll put a link in the description of this video where I got this glass from. And when I bought this glass, I bought it as a kit. So you get the glass, you get the bonding kit, all the trim, everything, all in one parcel. What's going on? Oh, right. That is some serious bubble wrap. I don't quite know the best way to get this out of here. Alright, cat. I'll put this on my toes. Right, so that's the back, that's the front. Perfect. So there you go, really well, really well wrapped. I was worried, you know, about ordering glass through the post, but seems to be alright. Oh, get a knife. That'll be done. Let's grab a knife. Rather than try and slide it out the bag, I thought I'd just cut it out. And I'll leave that bit of bubble wrap there to protect it on my trellis. Yeah, I've got to flip it up though, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to turn it up the other way to put it in. How am I going to do that? Oh no, I've got an idea, don't worry. So I'm going to take the bubble wrap to the trellis so it don't move. Next stage, glass cleaner to clean it all, make sure it's all nice and clean. Now, whilst I'm prepping the glass and I'm prepping the door, I'm going to put my sealer in a bucket of lukewarm water just to help this flow a bit easier. Bit of a pro tip. Paper. Oh, I can't. No rush. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to attach my suckers to the underneath of it, make it easier to move it once I've prepped it. Oh, I think. Change of plan. Definitely easier doing it that way around. Right. Done. Special glass cleaner. This all comes in the kit. I should have shown you the kit really. This is like the kit that comes in a little box. You get instructions, a pair of rather weird gloves, primer, a nozzle, and by the way you need to cut this off. This extra tip on the nozzle is for guiding it along the edge of a glass if you're needing to guide it along the edge, but we don't need that. And a little primer applicator, bit of cotton bud. I'm rushing this because it does look like it's going to rain. So on this applicator I'm going to place a little bit of masking tape around about ½ inch down the shaft like that. That is going to be my marker, so I know the primer's on the glass in a certain distance in, and I can put the primer on my panel a certain distance in. But first I want to check it works. Needs to be a bit less than that. So I've changed the marker to about 1/4 of an inch. ½ inch was a little bit too much, it was too close to the inside edge. Let's hope I got this right. I'll put this down somewhere. God, I'm panicking. When you have a panic diver, you have to remember to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. That's what I've got to remind myself to do. Now what you want to do with this stuff is just put your little bobble in there, let it soak for a minute. You should be able to get this in all in one stroke. I've seen quite a few people on YouTube and they dip it in and they go like this with it. They like kind of paint it on, but the trick is to do it all in one continuous bead. And if you let it soak in there for a little while, you'll have more than enough on there to get that one continuous bead, like so. Just like that. So all I've got to do now, wait for the primer to dry, leave it about 5 minutes, and then stick the window in the hole. Fingers crossed it stays there. I think we might be lucky with the weather as well. Makes your arms ache. I literally run out. Look where I run out, right there. I was just overlapping it, and look at that, none left whatsoever. That was bloody lucky. So now all I've got to do is have faith in my suction cups and put it in the hole. Maybe I should put this on the glass. I'm going to put these on the glass. Top. Yeah, it's got to be easier. It's got to be better. That's a backup just in case. Yeah, it's got to be the way to do it. I think I've got it in. Looks nice and straight. What a relief. It's going to rain. Dare I remove these? I've just got no idea. Let's put that again. Oh, no, I better not pull the glass away. We don't want that to happen. It's a dumb idea, that is. There you go. Oh, I think it's going to be fantastic. There you are, and that is how I fitted a window to my van. See how quick the weather can change? I think I got lucky there. Dodged another bullet. So I'm back in the van and I've trimmed all the edges using this car panel trim. If I hold it up there you can see it's just a U-shaped trim that simply slides over all the way around, and this came with the kit that I brought. So yeah, really good stuff as well. It's really flexible. Yeah, quite good quality and quite easy to cut. Sometimes this stuff can be real awkward to cut, but it's cut really easy just using a pair of tin snips. So that's all on, that's all nice and neat. Now the security trick I want to show you. This is a little trick I picked up in Australia from my mum's brother, who's a campervan guru. I'll just shut that a little bit, it might be a bit too dark now. Nonetheless, now if you've got a dog in your van, like my uncle has, and you want to leave this window open a little bit, you can't really leave it open because it's, from outside you could easily open it all the way. But here's the trick: if you want to leave it open just a little bit, just allow a bit of air coming in, all you need to do is get a bit of dowel like this and strategically place it in the runner like that. You see that? In the runner. Then this window will only open so far. So your little dogs can't open that window any further and jump out, plus no one can reach in and open the door. So if you found this video mildly entertaining or even informative, then please do give me the thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and by subscribing to my channel you'll help me feed a cat, and I've got two and they're both hungry. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra for now. Oh, pardon me. Told you my devil's donut was doing that, didn't I?